Hey everyone, Sunny here, and in this module, we are going to cover daily workflow and key performance indicator (KPIs). So, what we are going to discuss today is how to optimize campaigns, how to track data, troubleshooting campaigns, and how to scale cold email campaigns to get desired results. So, let's get started. And yeah, the first thing is how to manage and optimize campaign. Now, what I have seen is people or business owners, they fail to optimize campaign and achieve desired results is because they take emotional decisions when it comes to uh, campaigns, cold email campaigns. They do not take decisions based on data, meaning open rate, reply rate, how many emails I have sent in the campaign. They just like feel this is not right. They start pausing campaigns, deleting campaign, launching new ones. So do not do this. I have also seen people changing offers, scripts frequently. Like every other day, they come up with a new script. They overthink on scripts and offers. The final thing, this is the biggest mistake I have also done, like switching industries every week, sending email campaigns, getting negative replies, rejections. I feel okay, this industry is not good one, let's target a new one. So it is not about industry, it is not about scripts, it is not about your offer. It is all about let the campaign run. Do not touch campaign if you really want to optimize it. And we need data to take any decision while optimizing cold email campaigns. So what I follow is very simple. I follow three simple steps. So I'm assuming that at this level, if you are watching this video, your cold email campaigns are live. So what you have to do is you have to take three simple steps. The first is let campaigns run for 5 working days with 200 emails per day in your campaign. Let's say, or you can send 1,000 emails because this is the minimum data we need to take decisions. Second is minimum one campaign must be completed. So what happens is in a campaign we have the main offer, then we have follow-ups. So some of you will have two follow-ups or three follow-ups or five follow-ups depending on the number of sequences you have. Let it complete, let it finish, let the follow-up goes to your prospects, let them read and let them take a decision. What I have seen is people they send emails, the sequence, the follow up. First follow up is after 7 days or 10 days, and they change the campaign after 3 4 days. Like the follow up is not yet sent. So on what basis you're pausing the campaign or you're taking a decision that your offer is not working? So do not do this mistake. Let the campaign finish. I'll quickly show you a screenshot how it looks like. So here it is. Now in this campaign we have 4,000 leads. Now, the campaign started on 25th June, if you can see the date here at the bottom. And the campaign takes like 4 weeks to complete. Around 25th of July, the campaign was over. So you have to let the campaign run before you take decision on what's happening. Now, if you check the stats, this is like amazing. To be honest, we have booked somewhere around 7 or 8 calls from this campaign. So opportunities 18, 147 replied. We will discuss that in the next, in next few minutes. So this is a second important metric to focus on. Let the campaign complete. Do not touch it. Do not interrupt follow-ups. Do not change anything. The third point is you must aim for 50 to 70% open rate. You must aim for 1.5 to 5% response rate and zero point 0.3 to 1% call book rate, regardless of niche industry you're targeting. Even if you're targeting the most saturated niche, this should be the goal. Like this is something you must be focusing on. Now, let's yeah, and if you want to test out different scripts, different angles, what you can do is upload 1,000 leads in the campaign and let it run. Simple as that. Now let's move to the next part, which is tracking, data tracking. So let me quickly open this sheet and let me show you this in execution mode. Okay. So let's say, for example, I have a campaign running for week 1 of September. Okay. I have 1,000 leads based on the data. Let me open up data here. So 1,000 emails, 200 per day. There you go, 200 per day. Now this is total 1,000. This will run with one main offer for 5 days. And let's say if open number like unique open is 140, which is 70%, 152 76%. And if I see here in the fifth day I get only 40 email opens, that is like 20% open rate. Now what I have seen is people make mistake of changing subject line here, which is not right, because you have to take decisions based on the entire campaign and not based on the days. Reply rate. So what I do is every day I add number of emails sent. Let's say number of emails opened, replies received, this is bounce rate, positive reply 0, number of calls booked 0. So every day before I launch or before I make any changes to the campaign, I add these numbers. I open instantly, I use instantly to send email for cold email campaigns. I collect the data and add it in the sheet, and I get this data. Based on this, I decide whether to change anything or not. So this is the tracking sheet. Do not change anything from this column, this orange column or yellow column. This it has formula. If you change or mess up with this sheet, you will not be able to like undo it. So create a copy of this tracking sheet, and every day before you get started with your work, update the numbers. It will be easier for you to track and optimize it. So this is the second part. Again, numbers 50 to 70% open rate, not based on the days, but it should be based on the entire campaign. If even if I get like 50 or less than 50% open rate, and if I have good days like I'm getting 90% or 95% open rate, I always focus on weekly and monthly data, not daily data. So keep that in mind. So that's tracking sheet. Troubleshooting campaigns. What if this weekly or monthly campaigns has less than, let's say, 20 open, 30 open, 20. This is of course like 17%. Now, if you have 40 to 50% open rate, you can test out subject lines to increase uh, the open rate. Okay. However, if your open rate is less than 30%, it is 100% a spam issue. It is not, it has nothing to do with subject lines. So, what you have to do is you have to focus on fixing spam. And how to do that is making sure that you have 5% or less bounce rate. So, here it is. I have mentioned it here. There you go. So if you get 10%, 7%, or 5% plus bounce rate, it is affecting your accounts, like your email accounts. Your emails are getting redirected to spam folder. Fix it. How to fix it? Verify lead list before you upload it in the campaign. Let's say if you got to know, okay, all accounts are landing in spam, emails are landing in spam from all accounts. What you have to do is you have to pause campaigns for minimum 7 days. Let the accounts be in warm up mode. Let the like this will fix the issue 100%. Like there is no doubt. So you have to wait for 7 days to test the next campaign again, and you have to make sure that your accounts are warm up again, your accounts are healthy again before you go live, else you will 100% mess up with accounts. It will even burn your domains, so be careful with that. Two things to remember when it comes to fixing spam issue: bounce rate and warm up. Make sure you're warming up your accounts. Now the next part up after open rate you must consider is response rate. If you have less than 1% response rate, let's say if you're sending 1,000 emails and you have less than 10% 10 emails responded to you, this is like 1% response rate. then you must test call to action. From directly like asking for a call, go with soft call to action like sharing portfolio, Loom videos, customized Loom videos about their website, their company, data, and whatnot. Audit if you're selling SEO, offer an audit report, or try different angles. If you're selling, let's say, if you're offering Google Ads as a service, try different angles like pitch for Google Shopping ads, pitch for networking ads, YouTube ads, something like different angles. That offer is 100% not working. So there is no use on sending more emails with the same offer. Add guarantee if you have not added in the first main offer. So let's say if you guarantee like 8 return on ad spend, and if that is not in the it is not mentioned in the main offer, try adding that in a different script. So two things to focus on: open rate if it is 40 to 50%, test subject lines; reply rate if it is less than 1%, test call to actions, move from hard call to action like asking for a call to a soft call to action, and then asking for a call after they have consumed some content, they have seen your video, portfolio, case studies, something like that. Try different angles, add guarantee. So this is how you will troubleshoot campaigns. And the final thing is scaling campaigns. So scaling is all about numbers game. Simple. So let's do a math. Now, if you run a Google ad agency and you're looking for 3 clients per month and you want to use cold emails, first thing is you need to know two numbers from this tracking sheet. You need two numbers. The first number is number of emails sent to book one call. So let's say if you're sending 1,000 emails, you're booking two calls. So per 500 emails, you're booking one call. Simple as that. Now, what you have to do is you have to increase the daily sending limits. You need to add more accounts to your software or the tool you're using to send cold emails, and do it like 4 to 6 times. So if I'm sending 200 emails per day, I'll increase it to 200, sorry, 1,000 to 800 emails per day. And second data you need is your closing rate. So if every 10 calls you book, you're closing one client, then you need minimum 30 calls to book 3 clients. And now I'm not even considering no shows because you will have no shows 100%. There is no guarantee. So focus on calls you're booking and clients you're getting on call and making an offer. So this is how you will scale. Now every week you're sending 1,000 emails, 200 emails per day. For example, you will need to send 15K to hit this number. And scaling campaigns is all about your goals. This is not like fixed. This is how you have to scale. If you're targeting 2 clients a month, that's absolutely fine. Then instead of booking or instead of generating 30 calls, you just need 20 calls. And instead of sending 15K emails a month, you just need to send 10,000 emails a month. You will be able to close two clients. So a quick recap. Optimizing campaigns before you take any decisions, make sure you have enough data. Update tracking sheet every day, every morning. I practice this. I'm doing this from years now. So add numbers, see how your campaigns are performing, troubleshoot campaigns if any numbers is off track. And if you want to scale based on your goals, business goals, like 4x 6x daily number of emails. All right, so that's it in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.